Hey guys, what's up? So, we got some cool stuff in the mail today. Super excited about it, very excited about it. I think it's gonna take these little guys here that are already super awesome and make them even better. I think y'all probably know what I'm talking about. It's in the title probably, so let's get to this thing. Okay, so whenever the Glock 48 and the Glock 43X, whenever those things came out, they were awesome, okay? I got the 43X, and I've been carrying that guy. Actually, I have it right here, right? This guy, I've been carrying it. Awesome, fantastic, wonderful, beautiful pistol, okay? Then Shield Arms came out and said, okay, we're gonna make the world an even better place. And they created the 15-round flush fit magazine for the 48 and the 43X, okay? Then Shield Arms came out and said, we're gonna make the world an even better place. And they created these things, these little guys right here. +5 base plate extension thingamabobbers. So, these have been on back order for a while. These have been hard to come by. Unobtainium, I think is the term. And I finally got my hands on a couple of these, okay? So, a little while back ago, I bought a couple extra S15s whenever they came back in stock, which is a miracle. Which they're getting more caught up on stuff. So, yeah, as of today's March 18th, I mean, I don't know if they're in stock right now, but they seem to come in stock like every other week or every week or something. They're there for a little bit and they sell out. So they're getting caught up, supply and demand kind of stuff. So I got a couple new magazines. I got a couple new mag extensions, base pad extensions, whatever you call them. And we're gonna run these things, okay? Right now, I'm just gonna put them in. This is an overall look. First time really looking at these things. Let's look at them. Let's see how they go on and all that kind of boring administrative kind of stuff. And then we'll do shooting stuff in another video. Because right now, everybody's dying because of the Crayola scare and everything, whatever. Woo! So we may not be going out for a little bit, but we'll be loaded up here. Anyway, y'all don't care about that. Let's look at these mags. All right, probably a super weird angle for y'all. I got a couple of them. Let's check these suckers out. And actually, yeah, these aren't cheap. These are about the same price as a magazine. But as you can see, it comes with a +10 power spring. Cool sticker, which I didn't know it came with a cool sticker. All your tools and, necessary pieces and things, and your extension here. So, we're going to use these new magazines because we're going to run new mags and see how well these things work. We may end up doing kind of the same deal we did last time as far as testing these suckers. So, yeah, we might put them through the same paces as we put the regular S15s. But, yeah. All right, should be pretty simple. Let's take this guy apart. Okay, guys, so basically, yeah, taking apart these magazines, taking them apart is very easy. All right, you really don't need any special tools. You really could do it with a ballpoint pen. They're not like the regular Glock magazines where they have the little ears or detents, whatever you want to call them, on the sides. They don't have those, right? And so it's a little bit easier to take them apart for maintenance or cleaning as maintenance or whatever. Or for, in our case today, putting the extensions on. It's really pretty simple. Cleaning off the mags, especially the new mags, I think it's pretty important, pretty smart. I just use a little WD-40 to take off some of the factory slime, junk, whatever it is called. I don't know exactly what that stuff is. It is kind of slick, but I don't know. I just decided to just take it off. I've seen other people do it, and something comes off. Some brown substance comes off that stuff. So I'd rather get it out and put what I know to be good oil or nothing. Just dry lubrication or something would be the best deal, because you don't want to attract dirt and sand and stuff into the magazine well, the pistol, right? That's how you get some bad issues. But anyway, putting these things together is pretty easy. It didn't come with any instructions, but it's pretty straightforward. If you can't figure it out, you probably shouldn't have these things anyway. It took me a second. I kind of put, a screw in the wrong way the first time, but I figured it out. It's pretty straightforward. Using a little bit of Loctite on the screws is actually pretty in my opinion, pretty important. Just a little bit of Loctite will go a long way. You just don't want things walking out, wiggling out, especially if it's on quote-unquote life-saving equipment, right? It's a lot more important than you might think, because if something's going to come loose, it's going to come loose when you don't want it to, basically. So anyway, yes, I'm kind of fumbling around with the thing. I'm going to shut up and probably just fast forward the rest of this. It's pretty straightforward. If you have any real questions about it, you can hit me up, but it's pretty stinking straightforward how these things go on. Okay, so here we go. An S15, brand new S15, with a brand new 5-round extension. Sits in there just like that. So it makes it kind of big. Does make it kind of big. But 5-round extension, I guess it gives you 20 rounds, depending on how this thing's gonna carry. That's what it looks like. Like it or not, that's what I paid a lot of money for. So we're going to run these things and we're gonna see if they work, see how well they work, see how well they don't work. We're gonna put them through their paces, put them to the test, as it were. I think there is some actual use for these things, depending on how well they're gonna carry, whether you have them in a bag or depending on your appendix carry holster, if that's where you choose to carry, or wherever you choose to carry, if it can sit and easily be concealed, having 20 rounds in a magazine is always gonna be better than having 15, as long as it meets your needs as far as needing to be concealed and accessible and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, guys, that is the S15 plus 5 mag extension. Try to keep this thing short and sweet. If you have any questions about it, and particularly if you have any legitimate tests you want me to do with this, I don't have a lot of like hollow point kind of stuff to run through these things. I already ran those through the regular S15 mags and they worked fine. I don't have any reason to believe that they wouldn't work in these things. But I am gonna do kind of the same kind of stuff. Run them through the gauntlet, run them through the sand and the mud and the ants and all that kind of stuff, and see if there's any issues with having that extra area down here, and maybe the spring won't be as springy, as it were, and maybe it'll have some feeding issues. I have no idea. I don't expect any, but we're gonna run into this. You know, we're gonna run it. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see how this guy works. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions, if you have any advice or anything, if you have these, let me know if you like them, if you use them, what their practical application of them for you is, because for every person is different. But let me know, all right? There you go. That's it. I'm gonna shut up. Y'all be good to be safe. Appreciate you watching and everything. Stand by for more on these. I'm very excited. I think this is gonna be really, really cool. All right, y'all take care. Oh, and one more thing. Check this out. So this is why I've seen a lot of people do this. Clean off your new magazines. When I first opened them up, they looked like they were nice and slick and everything. I don't know what kind of oil or grease or whatever this kind of stuff is on here, but clean them off, right? Because if that gunk kind of stuff attracts dirt and junk and it gets up in your mag well, then that's, I think, a possible reason why a lot of these things don't drop out. A part of the reason. I've already done my video on fixing that issue, but clean them off, right? WD-40, brake cleaner, whatever, clean them off, get that stuff off, and put proper lubrication on these things if you need to. Yeah, sorry. That's yeah, buddy. So here we go. 48. This is a magazine that I've already used a little bit. I can't remember. I think this is number 4 that I had, I think. Drops out just fine. I think that extra weight on the bottom is going to help these things to fall out. The 2 brand new ones. Everything's brand new. Look at those. Pop right out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yep, pop right out. Let's see if you're on an empty. Yep. I really think that extra weight is going to alleviate a lot of potential problems of these things not wanting to fall out. But anyway, guys, there you go. That is pretty cool. That's these little fellers. Now we got 20 rounders. That's really cool. I think that's really, really, really neat. The potential to have these things that whether you keep them in your car as a spare, right? Keep them in a bag, which I don't really do any of those things, but keeping an extra one, right? If you run an appendix rig, if you can lower your mag caddy a little bit, right? Instead of having it stick up like this, have it right a little bit lower. Having that as your extra, I think is really, really a good idea. Maybe. We'll see. We'll test these things out. Anyway, y'all take care.